did some updates on the investment round, and I think we're tapped out, man. I think we're officially tapped out. I just put the campaign video up. So if you guys want to see the campaign video of the Black Sands anime, feel free to go to the WeFunder page and check it out yourself. But yeah, I think we're officially tapped out because we have we have roughly 500 plus investors, and we are at $612,000. Right, that's how much we raised. We raised about $612,000, and that's a pretty big amount, right? Privately, remember we haven't opened it up yet, so privately we've done pretty dang good. And now at this point, right? At this point, we're looking to work together, get stuff done, right? And try to hit that $1 million on the first day of the round. So I'm pretty excited, man. I'm pretty excited about this, and I feel like the work is done. I feel like I've done enough work, right, to not have to worry about like getting out the troops. I think I've gotten the maximum amount of people I could possibly get out for the private invites. You know what I mean? Like we did like I said, we got 500 plus investors, 612,000 raised. So that's a really good private like raise, right? And we're gonna start opening it up to the public, probably around 600K once we do launch day. So when launch day happens, I'm gonna let everybody go as fast as they can, but then I'm gonna open it up at 600K. So once 600K hits, we're gonna open it up to the public. We're gonna let all the links go out there to the world, and people can start investing from all over the place. Yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm just giving people updates because we tapped out, man. We finally tapped out. I think we're done with our private raise, right? 612,000. That's the game right there, man. $612,000. It's basically what the private community of Black Sands could achieve, right? With just patrons and previous investors. I think that's a pretty good number, right? So now we got to open it up. Now we got to open it up because I really want to hit that 1 million in the first day. You know what I mean? Uh, the anime date is most likely next summer. Next summer. Now we do have to hit certain milestones in order to get next summer release. Mostly we gotta be able to sell, so we have to start selling in October, right? So if we're not selling like distribution rights or whatever by October, then we're not going to hit that summer release. But if we are selling rights by October, right? If we are getting sales for the IP by October, then we'll be good. We'll be good to go. You know what I mean? Pay the Piper says, can we increase our investment? And the answer is yes, you can, but you can't go over the federal limit. So the feds put a limit on people. I know our investment round would have been a lot higher if the feds weren't blocking, but what the feds do is they basically regulate everybody. So it's based on your income, how much money you could put in any investments for the entire year, right? So they'll give you like a maximum for the whole year. Some people it's $2,500. Some people it's 5,000. So a lot of people hit max. They hit 2,500. They want to do more. Government won't let them do more. You know what I mean? So that's just the way it is. But yeah, you can also increase your investment, right? As much as you want, right? I think up to 2,500, something like that. Well, I am here right now, so please, by all means, any of your questions at all, please just ask. That's perfectly fine. Go ahead and ask any questions. I'm here. I'm definitely answering questions. We're very transparent on this process. Oh, and did you see the campaign video yet? Have you seen the campaign video yet? Because if you haven't seen the campaign video yet, you should check it out. You should definitely check it out. In fact, let me see if I can Let me see if I can pull it up for you guys on WeFunder. That way you can at least see it. You know, you get to see it for yourself. I've been liking getting like feedback for my investment round video. So you guys tell me what you think. I'm gonna pull it up in a second. All right, let's see what we got here. How do I change the orientation? Is that what? Okay, let's see. All right, let's turn this around. Boom. All right, so we're here. We're at the campaign right now. I think we're at 612. Well, let's see. All right, so we're at 614 actually, so that's pretty good. But here's the campaign video, so check it out. Tell me what you think. Please give me some good feedback, all right? Please give me some good feedback.
What's going on, 2024? I know the Black Sands family is here and all the other people who heard of this amazing series, and it's finally getting anime coming to you guys. So I'm super excited about this. We've been talking about an anime for years. Black Sands has been working on this with its fans for at least 4 years on this platform alone, WeFunder. And I have two messages today. One is for the diehard fans that have been here over and over again, and then one is for the new people who might not know about Black Sands and what's going on. So first of all, to my day one fans, go ahead and lock in right now. You already know what you have to do. Remember, this round is not for Black Sands Entertainment. It's for the Black Sands Anime episode 1 through 3. We're going to be stitching those together and put them in the movie theaters. And then hopefully we're going to do some serious numbers. It's going to be an incredible experience for everybody involved. If you want to get premiere tickets to the premiere of Black Sands, you're going to have to do over $2,000. And once you do that, you're going to secure some tickets for you and your family. It's going to be incredible. Now, for everybody else, what the heck is Black Sands? And why is everybody so excited about this? Why are so many people already in on day one? Well, I'll tell you why. Because Black Sands is one of the biggest IPs ever created in Black independent comics. We have been doing amazing things for the last 6 years in the industry. We have over $4 million in lifetime sales and over 250,000 units sold of the comic series. So when you hear that an anime is going to be created about this, you know people are excited. We partnered with Composition Media to make this incredible anime, and the creator of this anime's production is going to be Carl Reed. Now, Carl Reed was the actual president of Lion Forge Animation for like the last decade. So he knows what it has to do when it comes to animation. In fact, he's introducing himself right now. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Carl Reed, founder of Composition Media. At Composition, our mission is to redefine animation, pushing boundaries to empower, enlighten, and entertain audiences everywhere. But I have a special sensitivity to underserved audiences, such as my own, and we're not just underserved in all media, we're especially underserved in animation. And we've been making great strides to change that over the years. And that's one reason why I'm especially proud to be a part of Black Sands, the animated series. Our team here in Composition has been working diligently alongside Black Sands Entertainment to bring you guys something special, something that we believe is game-changing and will go down in history. And we invite you guys to be a part of that. And we've brought on some of the best artists, some of the best voices, some of the best writers that the industry has to offer. And we're excited to show you what we've been working on. So without further ado, we welcome you to take this ride with us for Black Sands, the anime.
So that was pretty incredible, right? And now we need to talk about the look and feel of the Black Sands anime. So first of all, we want to keep it kind of traditional to what Japanese culture has done over the years. So what we're looking for is a look very similar to Vinland Saga, okay? Vinland Saga, I'm a big fanboy of those kind of content, and Vinland Saga was incredible to me. So I think that kind of look and feel is going to be incredible for the Black Sands verse, because the story is based on ancient Egyptian mythology found in the Rise of Asar, with a lot of big armies and different nations. So you know, Vinland Saga is a great comp for what we're going to be looking for. So I'm super excited about that. The only difference is Vinland Saga is made for adults, and this will be more made for teens. Additionally, we're going to be having an incredible cast. The cast is going to be amazing. All right, we already have some locked down right now. There's more to come in the future. This is a very professional production, so I am super excited about that. It doesn't really matter unless we know what the benefits are, right? Because I'm asking for over $2 million from you guys. So what are we going to do? What is the benefit to you? And you know what the benefit is? Profit sharing. So you guys are going to get a premium on your original investment of at least 10%. That comes to you before we do any splits at all. And then after we've done all the costs and everybody gets paid who is supposed to be paid, then we're going to do profit sharing with you guys in perpetuity. You're going to get 30 to 33% of the Black Sands net profits for perpetuity for the first 3 episodes of Black Sands, which will hit theaters and eventually will find a streaming home in the future. Isn't that incredible? Of course, you're also going to get one of these metal cards that prove that you were an investor in Black Sands before we were famous. And not only that, but if you do 2,000 or more, you're going to get VIP tickets to the actual premiere. What could be better? And then lastly, you're going to have your name in the credits, because I already talked to Carl Reed. He said that is 100% on the table, and the accredited investors who do 10,000 or more, they can get even better names in the credits. So I'm super excited about this. I know you're excited. We already blew past the #1 numbers on the first day. I mean, we're trending all over the place. This is going to be an exciting experience. I can't wait for you to be a part of our family. Let's go.
I like that right there. I like that right there. What do you guys think, though? It doesn't matter what I like. Doesn't matter what I like. What is your feedback on the blacks? It's a long video. It's probably one of our longer videos, like 6 minutes long. So it's super freaking long. But I feel like you got to explain a lot, man, when you're talking about movie projects, right? So what is the feedback, man? What do you guys think? Also, anybody here who hasn't invested yet? If you haven't like reserved or invested, let me know in the comment section. I'll try to get you that link, okay? I'll get you that link. Yeah, I think our biggest hurdle, is trying to convince people who have never heard of Black Sands, right, to join our community, right? Because from a distance, you might not know what Black Sands is, or you might not be comfortable investing in Black Sands, right? Because it's so pro-black and everything else, right? But at the end of the day, right, once people realize that there's a huge community behind it, we've done such massive numbers in the past. We have a massive trajectory to go to market that people are going to start flooding in, right? They're going to start feeling very comfortable joining our community. So that's what I think. How do I invest? Let's see. So, Lawn 3. What you want to do is go to wefunder.com/Black Sands Anime. So I'm gonna start a poll. The poll is actually gonna have the link. You got to type the link in your browser on your phone in order to go to it, because it's private right now. The Black Sands Anime round is private. All right. And I'll say on the poll, like, already invested or not invested or whatever. Invested, blah, blah, blah. Not yet. Boom. All right, so I just added that poll. It's in there so you guys can have it permanently. You can see it at the bottom now, right? So it's permanently at the bottom. It says Black Sands Anime. WeFunder.com/Black Sands Anime. Type that into your browser. Go to the campaign. You can invest. You can invest right now if you feel like. You don't have to be in this live chat to the very end, right? It's always best to do stuff immediately when you have it in your mind, because I always put stuff off. If I don't do something immediately when I think of it, I always end up putting it off, and it sucks, right? So definitely 100%. If you're planning on investing today, just go ahead and leave the meeting. It's fine. Go out there and do it. Come back. Let me know what happened. Okay. You should go on Shark Tank. I already went on Shark Tank, man. I kind of don't want to do it again. I kind of don't want to do it again, man. Uh, let's see. Yeah, we're over 600K. We're over 600K for real. That's for sure. Let's see. As long as we have the amount you invested on the 5th, you're good. Question: as long as you have the amount you invested on the 5th, you're good. I don't understand that question, but you will have to confirm your investment. So no matter what, you're going to have to confirm your investment after we file with the SEC. So they're going to send you an email. They're going to send you an email saying, "Hey, you haven't invested yet. You're reserved. You said now that the filing is done, you have to confirm your investment." All right. So that's they're going to have to do. You're going to have to do that. So just be aware of that. Don't think that you're good and that your spot is sealed. That's not how it works. On launch day, everybody has to reserve their investment. Who's to contact if your email or phone number changes? If your email or phone number changes, try to change that stuff in WeFunder. Try to change that. Make sure WeFunder gets you, because most of our updates are going to be on WeFunder. We're not going to be like emailing people, right? And we're not going to be calling people. So what you said, we're going to do updates on WeFunder for the most part. Sometimes we'll have the emails uploaded to our mail list. But for the most part, it's going to be updates on WeFunder and updates on Patreon for the most part. And also following us on social media, right? Obviously, you can always DM me. People DM me all the time that are investors. So Instagram, people DM me nonstop. So let's see what he says here. Anything can still happen between tonight and launch day. Yeah, 137,000. That's really not a lot, right? That's really not a lot. 137,000 left of the early bird. I would love if that thing said almost sold out. I would be so happy if it said that. I don't think it says that though on the first goal, right? Because the first goal is not the max. Like if we get close to like 1,700, I mean like 1.8 million, it's gonna say almost sold out, and then everybody's gonna panic invest. Right, and everybody starts panic investing when they see almost sold out. But I don't think it's going to say almost sold out when it gets close to 750, because I think it already would have. I think it already would have said almost sold out, because we're at like 85%. We're like 85% sold out on there. So is launch day still tomorrow? We might need an additional 24 hours. We might need an additional 24 hours. We might. Yeah, I wish it would, man. I wish it would say almost sold out, man. I wish I could hack it. I wish I could hack it and make it say almost sold out at like 650, because that'll make it go to 750 in like an hour. And then after that, it can go back to normal. Any other questions? Any other questions tonight, man? I'm feeling kind of good. I've worked myself to death this week. So at this point, I got nothing left in the tank. I got nothing left in the tank, but I feel like I've accomplished enough, man. This is a big accomplishment, because you've seen our competitors out there, right? Like you've seen other comic book creators who are also doing WeFunder campaigns, right? And they just ain't hitting. They just ain't hitting it right. You know. But what people don't understand is you really got to establish yourself before you ask for investors. I think that's the biggest thing that most people just don't understand. Like you got to establish yourself before you go and ask for investors. Like our first round was pretty small, right? We gave a lot of our company up on that first round. We had very realistic goals because remember, I created a DVD back in like 2018. In 2018, I did a Kickstarter for like $60,000, right? And did a DVD and then actually made the DVD and got everybody the DVD. So everybody was like, "Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. I believe in Black Sands. They actually do what they say they're gonna do, right?" And then in 2020, we did our thing. We did what we said we were gonna do. 2021, 2022, we did what we said we were gonna do. And after a while, people just started automatically supporting Black Sands because they knew that Black Sands was gonna do what they said they were gonna do. I'm just patiently waiting. Yeah, 100%. Is there any possible one-on-ones to learn, write, draw, produce, or create something myself? Not one-on-ones. I don't think one-on-ones is in the cards. But I have entire courses online, right? Like I have entire courses for writing and creating your first book online. Like entire courses, dozens of hours, and they're all free, right? You can go to my podcast. So I have a podcast. I don't really post on the podcast anymore, but I have a podcast called The Ultimate Guide to Self-Publishing. You can check that out on Apple or Spotify. The Ultimate Guide to Self-Publishing. That's a great one. And then you also have I think that's the best one though. I don't even think you should go to the one on YouTube. The YouTube one's much older. So the one on Spotify and Apple, that one's pretty recent. Black Ghost, the great. Too late to invest. No, it's not too late. In fact, you should go do it right now. The link is right there. You see the poll? The poll question is actually the link. So just type that in your browser and go and invest. Go and invest. Now, the thing about it is, it's not really investing until we launch the campaign, but you are reserving your spot. All right. So when you reserve your spot, you tell WeFunder how much basically you're planning on investing, and you can either fund it early or you could fund it once the campaign launches. But when you actually invest on launch day, when you confirm your investment, that's when you're truly locked in. You're not locked in until then. Until then, you're just basically standing in line. You're like, "Hey, I'm in line. I hope I get the first email." That's what you're doing when you go and invest today, right? You're making sure you don't miss it. Let's see. Will there be a new edition of the Black Sands comic books released when the anime comes out? Yes, there will be. All right, I definitely already have that planned out. So yeah, there will be an anime edition for the entire season. So season 1 of Black Sands is about 21 chapters in total, and 6 hardcovers. We're gonna combine that down to about 3 hardcovers, right, in total, right? And they're gonna be much bigger. They're gonna have anime references, so you're gonna see like some scenes from the actual animes in the books, right? So you can kind of like get director's notes, right? Like, hey, where did this reference come from? Where did this scene come from in the anime? Oh, it came from these references in the comics. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. So yeah, there will be an anime edition for the Ultimate editions. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Right, it's gonna help me sell a lot of books too, because I gotta sell books to schools and stuff like that. The anime editions are gonna be the way to easily do it. What is the investment do once you do so? So Gary, the best thing to do is to actually review the video. So we just put a campaign video up today on the page. So when you go to the investment round page, watch the video. It's like 6 minutes long, but it's very informative. It tells you everything about what you're investing in, what's your benefit, what are the perks, right? What are the teams building the anime, everything. All right. So it's a really great video for understanding what's going on with this investment. I would refer to that. But simple layman terms, profit sharing. That's what this round is about. It's a profit sharing round. It's not stock. It's not stock. It's not ownership. It's profit sharing. All right. Around what time would the emails start going? There's no exact time for emails, only because I don't think I'm going to be done tomorrow. So I don't think I'm going to be done tomorrow. So no emails will most likely go out tomorrow. But I'm thinking Tuesday at 3 p.m. I'm going to do 3 p.m. for like everyone, 3 p.m. Eastern time. I want it to be a little early in the day. I want to kind of like get that momentum, right? So we could try to get that 24-hour haul, right? That's what we kind of want to do. We want to get enough people who are kind of at the end of their workday, right? That they could all lock in as fast as possible. So that first hour is freaking ridiculous, right? I want that first hour to be like gargantuan, right? Gargantuan first hour. So it might not be 3, it might even be 6 o'clock in the afternoon. You never know, right? But the whole point is we're going to launch, right? And when we do, we're going to let everybody know via email, via updates, and we're going to have a live Zoom call, right? We're going to have a live Zoom call of nothing but investors just saying that they locked in. And we're also going to have, I think we're going to have MVP on there too. So we're going to have Michael Venom Page in the Zoom call with all of us, right? And we're just going to be partying it up, man. Everybody's just going to be talking about why they invested, why they're here, what they locked in. And it's just going to be a hype train. It's going to be a hype train for like an hour straight, you know? So I just dropped 5K. I'm in. It's going to be fun. Yeah, Jay, it's only going to be on WeFunder, man. I don't like using other platforms. Oh, Corbett, the app no longer exists. We shut it down back in the beginning of 2023. We shut down the app in the beginning of 2023. It's just very expensive. We were losing like 100K a year off of it. Meanwhile, the books were doing like millions of dollars in sales. So it was like, what do you do, right? Do you keep investing in an app, right? Or do you, invest in the books, right? The books are making money, millions. And and the app is losing hundreds of thousands. So it was a pretty easy solution for us. And because I'm a pretty cool CEO, I gave all of the investors in the BSP Comics app stock in Black Sands Entertainment. So they all stockholders in Black Sands Entertainment. No one got zeroed out like they normally would, right? Most people, when you invest in an app and the app fails, you get zeroed out. You get $0, period. You're done, right? But I have a reputation to protect. So I just gave them, $1 million in stock from my pocket, right? Because that's my stock, right? But at the end of the day, man, our reputation means more to me. Yeah, I'm thinking too. I'm thinking we might have a spike on the investments, especially if we have certain announcements. Tomorrow, allegedly, I'm supposed to be getting very good news tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see, right? But tomorrow, I'm thinking I'm going to get very good news. If I do get that very good news, we might get a massive spike on the first day. We'll see, though. We'll see. I think 100% we might have a massive spike. It really depends if I get that news or not. Will we be able to invest in the game too? I don't know yet. I might do an investment round for the game. Might not. Never know. That's kind of here nor there right now. I kind of need to do like Microsoft stuff. I have to talk to Microsoft and see what their mind is, if they want to buy it or not. In terms of merchandise, I have no clue. Merchandise 100% is up to the buyers, right? We won't be doing it. So Black Sands itself and competition itself will not be doing it. But there are buyers. There are buyers out there who do want to do licensing for merchandise. So, but we don't do it for sure. Muddy Production says, does the merchandising affect uh, this investment? No, it doesn't. So this investment right here is exclusively for distribution. Distribution. All right. It's not for the merchandise because the merchandise is connected to the whole season, right? And the season costs a lot more money than the movie, right? The first movie is going to cost us like $5 million, but the whole season is going to cost us like $30 million, right? So people who invest in the actual season, which is most likely going to be like a lot of capital involved and all this other stuff, and maybe HBO and all the other things, right? When they come in, right, they're looking for merchandising and everything else. You got to give them that because the episodes on television don't make much money, right? They're like advertisements, but they don't make much money. The movie stuff makes a lot of money, right? Which is why you get profit sharing from that, right? So you can get a considerable amount of return on your investment for movies. You'll get zero return on investment for like a show on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Unless they have like a huge bidding war, you're not getting money for selling a show to Netflix. Like you'll make like maybe 1.5 million or something. But if the production costs $5 million, $10 million, that's not profit. That's not even profit at all. It's like barely covering certain bills. You know what I mean? So that's why merchandising and licensing is usually connected to the main seasons, right? Whereas the movies are for big angel investors or venture capitalists, or in our case, fans. Fans. So yeah, that's how we're handling it. We're not using venture capital. We're not using angels. We're using fans, straight up, right? And the fans will get the money. Hey, Gary, do you see the poll? Do you see the poll right there that's sticky at the bottom? There should be a poll right there. Click on that poll, and the literal first thing says wefunder.com/Black Sands Anime. Type that into your browser. You got to type it into your browser. You can't look for it on Google. You have to type it into your browser because it's a private link. It's not public yet. The brown isn't public. Once you go there, you can see the campaign video. You can invest. You can do everything. Okay? Let me know once you get there, too. Can we put customized names in the end credits? Nope. Whatever name you got, whatever government name you put in there for your investment, most likely is what you're going to have unless you're a 10K investor. Because you know the 10K investors have a special, they're going to have a special like title, right? So since there's not going to be that many of them, there's going to be like maybe 20 of them. We can go back and forth with them on what they want to put in there. But when it comes to like the 5,000 investors, right? The 5,000 investors who qualified to put their names in there, there's no way in hell we could manage changing names and changing stuff, right? That's a lot of people. So yeah, that's not gonna happen for everybody else, but. What's up, man?
Can I eat Sour Patch?
A little bit, yeah, sure. After your reserved investment is confirmed, you can invest more? Yes, you can, but this is very important. If you invest before 750,000 is raised, it'll all be counted together, right? So if you invest, let's say you invest $1,000 immediately, right? Launch day, immediately, $1,000 locked in. And you say, hey, I want to actually invest $2,000, but you wait 4 days. You wait 4 days to increase to 2,000. If we're already past $750,000, when you add that extra 1,000, that second 1,000 will be considered a completely different investment because it's a different rate. Everybody who invests before 750,000 will get the early bird rate, which is 33%. Everybody after will get 30%. You understand? So timing matters. Timing matters. If you do it before 750, it's all going to be lumped together. If you do it after, that second amount that you add is going to be at the lower rate. Gary, just okay. So Gary, if you're not seeing the poll, then don't worry about the poll. I just need you to go to your browser right now and type in wefunder.com, WEFUNDER.com slash Black Sands Anime. All right, Black Sands Anime. No spaces. Okay? Let's see. Canvas says, what if you had a tier card from last round? Does that count toward this investment? No, it does not. Completely separate. So we have brand new cards for this investment round. I wonder if I have them here. No, they're upstairs. But yeah, we got brand new cards for this investment round. They're completely separate, completely different designs. And so nothing can be combined like in the previous investment rounds. All right. With that being said, your stock price is affected by the anime. So if the anime does great, stock price of Black Sands Entertainment goes up. Gary made it. All right, Gary's in. Good. Gary's in. Gary's in. Hey, so please, public poll real quick. Who here has invested because of this meeting? So they haven't invested yet, but this meeting they got invested because they saw me live on here and they went in and got and locked in, right? I need to know that because it lets me know how effective these pop-up lives are. So if the pop-up lives are working, right, I'll keep doing them, right? So if you invested because of this, these pop-ups, let me know in the comments section. What character is on the Ruby card? Offset. Offset is on the Ruby card. Offset. Yeah, you shouldn't have to make another account. If you prepaid your investment, they give you like WeFunder cash. So they just give you WeFunder cash in your account, and it should be there. It should be there, and then when you confirm, it should just automatically just go right into the investment round. Yeah, right. That limit is no joke. That limit is no joke. Well, the thing about it is, I've never been one to accept ideas. I don't like ideas. However, I do competitions. I've had competitions in the past for publishing, plenty of times. And in that process, we've made a lot of books from winners of those competitions on Patreon. They've won a role and got their entire production funded. Today, the survivors, so there's a couple of survivors who survived competitions, right? There ain't many left. Like most of them eventually washed out because they couldn't really live the comic book life. But there's a couple who survived. So the ones that survived was Madagascar. Madagascar survived. Lions Game survived. And Mask of the Orisha. So those three right there survived all the process and now are continually going forward, right, as creations funded and operated by Black Sands Entertainment. So yeah, we have competitions. Win them when they happen, right? And you'll get your books published by Black Sands too. Will there be spinoffs for the other characters? Probably, if it's really popular. Why would they not spend money on popular characters, But I don't think that's in the near future, right? Nothing off the beaten path is in the near future. Right now, we're going all the way to the end of season 1. That's what we're trying to do right now. So even before the movie comes out, in theaters, the next summer, we're already going to be working on season the first 10 episodes of season 1. So we'll already be like halfway through that by the time the premiere happens. You know what I mean? So Iniola is a dope book. We need to continue it, right? We need to get past chapter 2, get to chapter 3. So much stuff going on, man. I'm happy about digital. I'm happy about digital distribution, though. Digital distribution has been really nice for us. Oh, reality, man. Thank you, man. You 1K in now, huh? I appreciate you. Yeah. Appreciate you, Campus, 100%, man. You know, we try. We try to do as much positive as we can. And you know what's the crazier part about this entire process is that at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, what we're doing here is really not liked by the Mark Zuckerbergs of the world, you know? Like the Mark Zuckerbergs of the world don't really like what we're doing at all. Because think about it. If you look at my page, look at my Instagram page today, right? The engagement rate is so low compared to where it usually is. Like if you just look at my posts, like maybe like 3 weeks ago, 20,000 views per video on a bad video. On a bad video, it'll be 20,000. It will be consistently super high engagement, super high likes, super high comments. And then the second we started this early access to the investment round, 200 likes, 100 likes, 5 comments. I'm like, they're so disrespectful with their hate. I swear, man. I'd be like, Instagram be so disrespectful with their hate, man. Like they don't even do it like slightly. They like clamp down hard. So I try to hedge my bets, right? I have some influencers what I'm working with right now in order to kind of spread out the message so I don't get completely clamped down if they just lock me down, right? If they shadow ban Black Sands, we should still survive. At least that's what my strategy is. So I'm spreading it out right now. I'm trying to get all the ducks in a row, and hopefully we freaking just obliterate things. Michael Venom Page is going to help us a lot. Michael Venom Page is going to help us a lot. He's all in. He's going to be helping us with the fight choreography, and he's also going to be promoting us on his social media pages. And his Instagram is popping. Like Michael Venom Page's Instagram is popping like crazy. And we're going to have a lot of British investors. We're going to have a lot of pounds coming into Black Sands. Oh, the Shark Tank investors are no longer here. What's up, Kay? How you doing? You rolling up on them euros, right? I want them pounds, man. Them British pounds are good. They a good conversion rate. They a good conversion rate. Oh, we're at 617,000. I guess I got 3,000 from you guys in this meeting. In this meeting, it looks like I got an extra 3,000. So I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all helping me out, man. Appreciate y'all helping me out. Oh, and just let you guys know, when we do the confirmation, please, for the love of God, when we do the confirmation, make sure to add your picture to your profile and leave a comment when you invest, all right? Because the comment, especially if it's a really like thoughtful comment, personal comment, those actually go into the research tab on WeFunder. So WeFunder has ways of people like exploring companies on WeFunder. And one of the exploration sections is research. In other words, what are people saying? And if we have like 90% of the positive comments in a day, we're going to literally like dominate that chart so that no other company will get any sunlight while Black Sands is campaigning. And we get a lot of investors compared to other companies. Like other companies ain't putting in hundreds of investors per day, right? They get like 1, 2, maybe 5 investors a day. They got big money investors, but they're not getting like the regular community investors. So we could really dominate that category if we give some awesome comments and stuff, right? And then everybody's gonna be like, what the hell is so cool about Black Sands? What is this? Everybody's talking about Black Sands. Never heard of it before. Let me check it out. And they're gonna go and click it, and they're gonna go to the campaign and be like, oh, this is actually pretty dope. Let's go. Yeah, man. So yeah, I'm excited now. Do we have anybody left who hasn't invested but wants to invest now? If you're in the comment section and you want to go and do that right now, I can help you get there. I just troubleshooted some questions for Gary, right? Because Gary couldn't get in, so I just troubleshooted with him so he can actually get to the page. Anybody else who needs help while I'm here, because I'm about to end this live, right? Because I just got to recover. I got to recover, man. I'm working too hard. So I got to recover. I've been sleeping like twice a day. It sucks. It sucks. I'm not the healthiest guy when it comes to like my head, right? I end up having to do like power naps and stuff in the day just to be able to function, right? And I usually work super late at night too. It's a very chaotic like sleep pattern, but you know, that's just the way it is, man. When you run a lot of stuff, sometimes that stress can get to you. Yeah, it's been a long week for me, and it's about to be even longer next week. Think about that, man. We're gonna be actively campaigning next week. Actively. You know what I'm saying? Like it's way different when it's time to reap when it's time to reap the whirlwind, right? Like ain't no game anymore. Yeah. Well, hey guys, I'ma holla at y'all. Will the premiere go to some countries in Africa? Well, it really depends. I think that's a rights issue, right? So I think that we will have worldwide distributors. We will have worldwide distributors for sure. Where? I don't know. But South Africa seems to be a pretty safe bet, right? South Africa seems like a pretty safe bet. Definitely Brazil. Brazil's a safe bet. UAE's probably a safe bet, right? UAE's probably a safe bet. Definitely Korea, right? Hopefully I can get into China. I'm gonna try to be nice enough to them that they let me in, right? I really want to get into China. I really want to get into China. So hopefully I'm nice enough that they let me in, because China got a hell of a market, and you know they got some pretty. They have it's great money to get, right? They don't have strings attached. I wish people would learn more, man. Chinese money don't really have that many strings attached like other people. Like whenever you have European investors, they always want to control everything. They want to control the whole creative. They want to do. He said Chinese people be like this. We want this much money in return, and we don't know anything about black people in America. So do whatever you want. That's what they say. That's it. They're like, we know you kind of know what the heck you're doing. We don't, and we're not going to assume that we do. So here you go. You know, I wish more people acted that way. All right, guys. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. Remember, go to go to wefunder.com/Black Sands Anime if you want to invest. We have roughly 24 to 48 hours left before launch. All right, 24 to 48 hours before launch. Appreciate you all. Peace.